Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach Moonshine with Metal Devastation Radio. Right now on the phone with me, I have the guys from Circaic. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. Not much. How you doing, man? What's up, brother?
So tell everybody out there listening, what's going on in the world of Circaic?
Well, we just dropped our debut album called Prophetic Road. And, new band, so we're just trying to get the name out there,
Try to promote it as much as possible. So.
Exactly. Just trying to spread the word, get the album known to people. That's why we're here talking to you right now.
Right on, man. So how long have you guys been a band, and how'd you guys get started?
Well, we all used to jam together and, older bands back in the day. So all of us, been around, played with each other musically before. But this band we started
probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
it was an idea in the works, and it took a while for us to actually knock this album out because it took a while for us to figure out how to do it the proper way. No cutting corners, but I think we're pretty successful with it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the whole idea was just to make sure that everything was in place and everything was professional and done up to, industry standard before we released anything. So we've just kept this band on the down low for the last 2 years, and now that it's all ready to go, here we are. Guns blazing.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, what I've heard so far sounds pretty fucking badass, dude. So you guys are doing something right. So what kind of influences do you guys have?
Black metal. I mean, a lot of people say that, but I think it holds true for this band. Anything from the cheesiest power metal you've ever heard from the 80s to the most obnoxious death metal you've ever heard.
Well, honestly, there's 5 different people in the band with just drastically different musical taste, so it's just a huge tug of war, We got black metal fans and brutal death metal fans, and a lot of us are into, like Josh was saying, the super cheesy power metal. Somehow we, make it mesh together some way, but whether it's coherent or not, just way too many influences.
Well, it definitely works, man. Shit, we don't care. We fucking play everything around here, dude.
Yeah. We try to touch base on just about everything too. Not leave any base uncovered.
Right on, man. So about the record, what kind of lyrical themes would you say are on this record?
Most of the lyrics pretty much all deals with just psychology and just different shit that goes on in your head. It's it speaks from almost like a narrator kind of perspective, but it's all just mental stuff, Just real life shit that people can identify with, in my opinion. But yeah, it's about going crazy and anxiety and insomnia and drug abuse and just
losing your mind,
losing your fucking mind. So it comes across in not only the lyrics but the vocals themselves. So kind of what I try to touch base on.
Hell yeah, man. And the album artwork too, man. I really dig that. How did you guys come up with that?
Well, we got in touch with the artist Colin Marks, Rain Song Design, and basically just gave him an idea of what the lyrics were about, and we bounced a couple ideas back and forth, and like Brian was saying, just a very psychological album lyrically. So you see a little TV and it's got the brain on display. So yeah. Colin came up with that, and we just went with it. We thought it was brilliant.
I personally, like the giant TV with the brain on it, like I was saying, it's psychological. The whole album is like the brain being on display. And I think the album artwork just sums it up great. You know, we had no idea what we were going to get back when we talked to him. We were just like Josh was saying, just shooting him lyrics and a couple ideas, and he just created that out of nowhere.
Wow, that's really cool.
So yeah, I think it sums up the album pretty good, in my opinion.
Right on, man. And then the band name Circaic, what is that? How did you guys come up with that? What does that mean to you?
It means nothing. We just, bouncing ideas back and forth. We're doing something with the idea of circadia, like circadian rhythms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our keyboardist actually came up with the name, and we thought that it sounded really cool, kind of fitting at the time for what we were doing. Just sounded very melodic to us, so we could appreciate it. But we started thinking, well, at this point in the game, you might as well just start making up words. So
that's what we like. That we've always wanted like a simple one-word band name, but also something that's very distinct to us. You hop on the internet and you search for Circaic, and you're not going to find anything but our band. So, it's very unique to us. And it's basically Circadia and Archaic together. It's just a clusterfuck of words that we made our own,
Very cool, man. Yeah, I like saying it on the fucking radio, dude, and I've sent it out to all the DJs too, man. They've been jamming the hell out of it.
Thanks. Gotta get reading to you.
Now, the local scene where you guys are from Colorado, right?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the local metal scene there? What's it like?
Well, we're from Colorado Springs, but basically the scene around here, it's split between like Colorado Springs, Denver, Fort Collins, and Pueblo also have good scene. It's kind of hit or miss. Honestly, Denver is a better scene than Colorado Springs is. There's some pretty good heavy-hitting bands from around here. We got Havoc, just signed to Century Media. There's a Legion from Fort Collins. Symbolic Carnage. Yeah, Symbolic Carnage. Jag Panzer. Bands like Satan's Host, Execration, Vomit God. There's some really good bands. There's not, I wouldn't say a very certain sound to Colorado. We got just a little bit of everything around here. So, but yeah, Denver's the place to be. So we're just looking forward to getting back out at it. Back out on the scene, playing some shows.
Fuck yeah, man! Speaking of shows, what can you tell us? What's some of the craziest shit that you guys have seen at a live show, either at your own or at another band?
I think people are pretty tame around here from my experience. People go too well, just get drunk. And we're going to Motley Crue, seeing a bunch of 45-year-old dudes getting thrown out because they're trying to hop on stage.
I mean, all in all, around us, I've definitely seen some shit, people jumping off the fucking rafters and all that bullshit. But, yeah, for the most part, I feel like Colorado's, a lot of the fans that I know are about, paying attention to the music and watching there's so much, the music here in Colorado, one thing I think that does hold in common is there's pretty generally a really high level of musicianship. So we're more one of those stand there and stare at the guitar player rather than throw elbows in the pit kind of scene around here, And I like it. I think it fits perfectly for a band like us,
Very cool, man. Yeah, you guys definitely have a technical, I don't know. I really wouldn't know what genre to stick you in, but I don't really like doing that anyway, but there's definitely some tech in there.
Yeah, it's tough to break down the
how do you want to analyze it, or, you know, it's just really up to the listener. A lot of people are saying what we're getting nowadays is power metal tech death. People are just kind of blown away by that idea. It's nothing we've created. It's what people are tagging us as. So.
Yeah, I mean, I always just thought, like, technical melodic death metal. It's like a melodic death metal band. We just have some speed and flair and technicality to it. But I can totally live with power metal tech death. Didn't see that one, but it just cracks me up a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds right. Well, so what do you guys have? What's your plans for the future?
We'll get shows going in the next couple of months. You know, we just don't rush anything. Kind of letting it build a little bit rather than just jump out on the scene there. We got some shit behind the scenes. You know, you'll be seeing more of us on YouTube and all that shit. We're already balls deep in the next album, so it's just fuck, man. I mean, we're just getting going, so we got all kinds of shit on the horizon.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we can't wait to hear some more, man.
Fuck yeah, man. Appreciate it. We'll be in touch for sure.
Hell yeah, dude.
Talk to you in the future.
So, well, I guess I'm about out of questions for you guys. What is there anything that you want to tell all the people out there listening and your fans and stuff?
Appreciate the support. Spread the word. Pick up balls to the road. It's like spot. Social site you could think of. I know it's probably eventually going to end up on Bandcamp. The entire record, it's on Amazon, iTunes, all over the internet.
Yeah, we're going to be throwing the booklet for the album and all of the digital booklet and all the lyrics up in the near future. We'll have physical copies, working on a bunch of shirt designs, the normal whole shebang, and basically just keep an eye out for us because you'll hear a lot more from us in the near future. Like I say, we're just getting going with this, so we'll definitely be all up in your guys' business for the next little bit.
Right on, man. Well, before I let you guys go, can I get you to make us a station tag?
Yep, we can do that.
All right. Do you want to do it all together at one time, or do you want to go back and forth one by one?
Whatever works, man. Whatever works better for you.
All right. Well, just say your names and say that you're from Circaic and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio.
This is Josh from Brian from Circaic. We're listening to Metal Devastation Radio. Hell yeah.
All right. Your phone was cutting out just a little bit. Are you?
Do it again?
Yeah.
This is Josh from Circaic. This is Brian from Circaic. You're listening to Metal Devastation Radio. Hell yeah.
God.